everybody, and welcome back to our channel called the Three of Pentacles. We're three tarot card readers, and we like to read on world events, on hot topics, politics, not too much, but a lot. Not too much, but a lot. And
Oh,
we
face it, we
also,
pull on anything.
That's true.
and some celebrities, but we like to pull on whatever draws a question in our head, and in your heads too. That's why you have to get under there and comment. Let us know what you would like for us to read on. We also do personal readings as well, and you can find our information down in the description box. And in this video, we are going to be pulling on, do you have any pets? Do you know anybody that has pets? Have you ever had pets when you were younger or now that you have I know Lynn has a lot of pets, but I
Hmm.
don't like to call your dogs pets. I actually
They're
met
my
them
family.
personally.
My
Hmm.
family.
They're like people, but they have four legs, and they're hairy all over. But when those dogs look at you, they almost can telepathically talk to you, but you just have to be sensitive to understand. And it's just that they just don't talk through their mouth.
Yeah.
And also, that could be another thing. Talking through their mouth could be limiting. So, a telepathic communication is okay. Well, let me just go ahead and introduce the video. But before we get on with this video, I'd like to introduce my beautiful sisters, Lynn and Kyla.
Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
everyone.
And my name is Barbara. And we like to read for entertainment purposes, but not only, as you will see in this video. So it might trigger somebody, some people, some of the things that we are saying in this video. And if we feel that we're unable to post it on YouTube, we will definitely put the full video up on Rumble, and you can see everything over there. But we'll see how everything goes. Right?
We'll
Right?
see
Right,
how it
girls?
flows. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
see how it goes. Let's see how it flows. So so who wants to introduce the Lynn, you have a video for us to see?
I'll go. I've got a few different things. Just so everybody knows, yes, I used to be a dog breeder. I just retired from breeding Labradors and showing Labradors. So this is a passion of mine, and I've been studying the medical industry, the food industry for my pets for about 17 years now. And we're going to start with this one, Samuel Lee, and I found this very intriguing. And it says, dogs aren't pets, they're living frequency guardians. So I'm going to play it on high speed just a little bit, and then I might have to read a little bit of it as well. And then this is going to lead us into more questions. Let me know if you guys can hear it okay.
Exists. So I did a little bit of research. This is what I found. The origin of dogs, known in the Eternal Flame archives as Kanthara. They were not created as wild beasts who later domesticated, but they were created as bioetheric companions seeded intentionally through the Yanasai genetic councils in alignment with eternal life law. So they were originally designed as living frequency stabilizers for humanity, created not after humans but alongside them during the first seeding on pre-Polarian Earth. Their genetic design incorporates not just 3D mammalian biology, but like body attunement strands specifically meant to anger, joy, loyalty, emotional coherence, and pre-verbal vibrational communication. So in other words, they were made to speak in feeling, not in language, and to guide you gently, silently back to your original state of peace. So what kind of soul do dogs have? Dogs do not carry individuated avatar Rishi identity matrices like eternal life humans. Instead, they carry what is called a group flame matrix. So it's a collective soul harmonic that operates like a choir, more than a soloist. This means that each dog is a unique note in a symphony of the Kanthara oversoul, but they're not necessarily separate in the same way a human individuates through free will. So they do not accrue karma in the same way. Their essence is devotional, responsive, and stabilizing. Not exploratory or creative in the human sense, but certain dogs, check this out, especially those that bond deeply with humans over lifetimes, can evolve into individuated soul sparks. So they're stepping onto the first arc of the human template path, but this is very rare, but it is possible. It's not linear reincarnation, but it's harmonic frequency entrainment. So if a dog entrains with a human who is moving through high levels of DNA activation, love, and service, the dog may become invited into individuated soul expression in the next round of evolution. So
I'm going to leave it there. Um, we can, he goes into it a lot further. I just found it really interesting. And let's just do, I don't, you guys want to do 3 card pulls on this because we might do some depth, so maybe we can go a little shorter. Let's see if there's truth and integrity to what he's saying here about them being basically evolved with humans initially, just to kind of actually, it almost feels like they're frequency regulators for us in a way.
Yeah. I like what he said about that frequency stabilizers.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's why they take the dogs to hospitals to see the
Yep,
sick people
yep.
and to the assisted
I
livings.
I took Solo and my old boy Oscar to an old folks home. Oh my God, they
Oh,
absolutely loved them.
I'm
Absolutely.
sure they
Yeah.
would.
Yeah. Yep.
Last week I sang at a place and they had two big dogs in there. I forget the type of dogs, but they were just loving up on the people and they were trained to go close to the person, to the people. So, we're checking to see if there's truth and integrity to what he says, but a part of it are we already know that they're
Yeah.
frequency stabilizers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are we doing 3 card pulls or the whole
Yeah,
Kachina
let's
and
just do
Ifa?
3 card pulls right
Okay.
now. If we have to do kachinas on anything, I think for the most
Okay.
part, but this is gonna bring me into my next question, which is gonna bring us into the vaccines, the medical industry, because this may be one of the reasons why they're doing what they're doing.
Okay, with 3 card pulls, we'll just show the
Yeah,
cards
yeah,
instead of.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what did I'll let Kyla go first. What'd you get, Kyla?
I have the King of Swords, so there is some truth to that. I have the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Swords.
Okay.
Okay.
Bottom of the deck is the Tower, so big revelations. There's even more to it, I think.
I think so too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What'd you get, Barbara?
Yeah, so I got that they are godly like. I
Mm-hmm.
get the
Emperor.
the the emperor. I got that they're godly like. And that's what we look forward to, that type of energy that they have.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, they have been held back. That
Yeah,
information has been held back. Swords are
absolutely.
information that's held back.
Yeah, yeah,
And the bottom of the deck, I get it kind of like a negative card too, which is the
yeah.
Five of Swords, which is that energy where cheating or angst or fighting, and they probably,
Well, then
the power
that
the
brings me
powers the
perfectly into
power.
the next question. Is that why the
Yeah.
medical industry, the veterinarian industry, has been taking over by these big conglomerates now then to keep that away from us, to keep us separated from these frequencies and so forth, you know?
Yeah, because they've been taking over the food and
Yep,
veterinarian offices and that type
yep,
of stuff.
yep, yep. But
Hmm.
I'm wondering if they've been doing that because of the dogs actually being our frequency stabilizers, our frequency guardians. You know, this may be the reason why they're really hitting it hard.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting the godlike
Again,
energy again, and I get the three, which is a celebration. So it's like they know about the energy that these animals have. It's a very celebrated energy, and it's a very manifesto. Do you say that manifesto? Well, they produce. It's
yep.
very manifesto. Let's say I don't even know if that's a word,
It
but
is now, just like Janine
it
makes
is
up
right
words.
now.
We got a barbarism.
Write that on. Let's check that off. And at the bottom of the deck, I get another bad cards. It's I think some people realize because that's an emotional card. Cards, cups are emotional. So I think some people know about this,
Yeah.
but some people don't know about
Yeah.
it. So there's 3 cups that are down and 3 cups that are up. So unfortunately, that's what what it is. So I get a yes to that question that you
Yeah.
said. They
Yeah.
they know because it's not like they just want
Yeah.
to take over control over that, but they want to take control over energy as well because they have
Yeah.
all the money they need anyway. So
Mhm.
Yeah, with my cards, I'm getting the first one being the Ten of Pentacles. These dogs are a soul family. All right, there's a big connection here. And I'm getting with this card as well, it's about the money,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
put a lot of effort into holding that back. The
Yeah.
animals here, the strength card comes up. And yes, that was their desire with the
Yeah.
Nine of Cups.
Yeah. What'd you get on
So
the
they're
bottom of the
telling
deck?
you something,
Yeah.
but it's actually something else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as far as they wanting to make a lot of money, I can tell you that I think they try to do it with cats as well, not having cats. And now I'm not as familiar with it, but they tell you rabies and they try to get you to do the parvo, distemper, everything every 3 years. Leptosis is every year. Lyme disease is every year. I mean, it's just crazy how they want to vaccinate our dogs. I can tell you back in the early 1970s, the average lifespan of a golden retriever was like 19 years old. You're lucky to get golden retrievers right now to live past 10 because of cancers and everything else. And it's all these toxins, and we know what they put inside these vaccines, all the mercury, the formaldehydes, the aluminum and everything else. You know, dogs that had lines, that never had cancer are all of a sudden everybody's showing up with cancer and stuff like that. I mean, even as natural and everything as I have done, I've lost several dogs to cancer, but I think some of the things has been the exposure, like they went to dog shows, and I don't have any control over where they've been at dog shows, who's spraying chemicals on lawns, and then they walk over them. There's just so many aspects to it. You just can't keep them unless I keep them here, but then you got to worry about the chemtrails.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
somebody's
yeah,
dropping
yeah.
something on them somewhere, right? All the time. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and initially I said it wasn't really about the money. Of course, some of it
it's
is
always
about the
about
money
the money for
because,
them. Yeah.
but it's about the people at the top. It's about, I believe, control
Control.
for them, and the minions, they love the money.
Yeah, yeah,
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
it's a kind, and they're starting to get diseases that humans didn't get like 30, 40 years ago. So
Right. So
we
there's always
know.
a bigger plan, but the money
Oh,
comes as
absolutely.
the
Well,
backup.
and they've said, as much as was it Schwabi said that we'll own nothing and be happy, we've always been hearing over the last, I want to say 10 years, that they're just trying to get rid of pets altogether. The
Yeah.
SPCA and all of those are not good organizations. The PETA and stuff like that. PETA is like one of the biggest organizations of euthanizing animals. They're known to euthanize more animals in a year than local humane societies and stuff like that. So it's such a facade. And the guy, I don't know if he still is in charge of the ASPCA now. They play those heartbreaking commercials over. He's worth so much money and doesn't even have a pet. He doesn't have any pets.
Wow.
How is that an example of running?
Yeah.
You got to look beyond it. All right, so now we're going to show Dr. Judy Morgan. I've been following her for years. She's fabulous.